and the work week before we head on to the weekend. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Liton-Calao.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy leaves Philip. Mr. Moves puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Snapping another one. Bacunas rejecting Espejo for the win.
Let's kick off the show with some nail-biting NBA action as the Philadelphia 76ers survived the short-handed but resilient Golden State Warriors. Sixers blew a 24-point lead in the second half. Can you believe that? As the Dubs came roaring back with an early 15-0 run in the fourth quarter. But VJ Edgecombe came up clutch and hit a go-ahead putback with 9/10 of a second left. Golden State tried to counter. DeAnthony Melton, no! Stopped by Tyrese Maxey there for the chase down block, eventually sealing the win for Philly, 99-98, winning at home. Maxey having a big scoring night for the Sixers yet again, 35 points to go along with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and that big block. The Dubs did play without Steph Curry because of a left quad contusion and Jimmy Butler due to a sore left knee. They also lost Draymond Green to a right foot injury late in the second period. The Sixers now improved to 12 wins and 9 losses, while the Warriors settled for 11 victories and 12 defeats.
I'm gonna be honest, I seen it got tipped, to be honest. And I just tracked the ball, rebounded, trying not to come down with it, so did a good job by not doing that, and I just went straight up, to be honest.
Now,
I seen it got blocked though, so.
Were you supposed to crash? Because normally you're a perimeter guy and you're kind of staying out on the perimeter. Was that a read or was that just
Game
something that you did?
Game on the line, got to crash, game on the line.
There you go.
So, no choice at all. It's mandatory that I crash game on the line, especially knowing I can jump.
How many other game winners have you had in your basketball career, VJ?
This is my first one.
How's it feel? How's it feel to have your first game winner in the NBA?
It feels good, but that shouldn't have came down to that, but God is great, so we're good.
Knowing that you got to play tomorrow, how
Yep.
good does this feel before you get on the plane?
It feels good. Like I said, on to the next game, though. Learn from this. Know what we have to do better. And yeah, get better.
Well, hey, always better to learn from a win, right, VJ?
Definitely.
A walk-off game winner as well for the Los Angeles Lakers against the Toronto Raptors. Tied at 120 with the clock winding down, LeBron James found Rui Hachimura in the left corner for the go-ahead triple as time expired. Final score 123-120 in favor of the Lake Show. The pass did somehow cost LBJ his streak of almost 19 years with at least 10 points in a regular season game. He finished with just 8 points, ending the record run at 1,297 consecutive games. The last time LeBron scored below 10 was way back on January 5th, 2007. Austin Reeves led LA with a whopping 44 points to go with 10 assists. Luka Doncic missed the match due to personal reasons. The Lakers still second in the West, now with 16 wins and 5 losses. The Raptors are third in the East with 15 victories and 8 setbacks.
Well, 3 more NBA games on tap today. Let's take a look at the results right now. Let's start with the Boston Celtics sending the Washington Wizards to their worst loss of the season, 146-101. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz beat the Brooklyn Nets 123-110 behind Lauri Markkanen and Keontae George yet again. And lastly, Julius Randle leading the Minnesota Timberwolves to their second win against the New Orleans Pelicans in 3 days, 125-116.
In other NBA news, Giannis Antetokounmpo will miss an extended period of time again, this time because of his right calf strain. Reports say the 2-time MVP is expected to be sidelined for approximately 2 to 4 weeks. Antetokounmpo suffered the injury yesterday, 3 minutes into the Milwaukee Bucks game against the Detroit Pistons. The Greek Freak left the match and did not return. Antetokounmpo already missed 4 games in November because of a left groin strain. His latest injury comes amid renewed doubts about his future in Milwaukee.
From the NBA, let's head here at home at the PBA. The Philippine Cup resumes after almost 3 weeks, with the Converge Fiber Xers claiming their spot in the quarterfinals. That's after Converge beat the Magnolia Hotshots 114-97. Magnolia had the early lead, well, thanks to a 10-0 run in the first quarter, but Converge then came alive in the second half after tensions flared between Alex Stockton and Ian Sangalang. Each player received a technical foul. The Fiber Xers carried their momentum until the fourth period, despite losing big man Justin Arana to an ankle sprain. Justin Baltazar posted 19 points and 14 boards. With a 6-2 win-loss slate, Converge is now tied for first place along with the NLEX Road Warriors and the Rain or Shine Lasso Painters. Magnolia, meanwhile, falls to 5 victories and 3 defeats.
The San Miguel Beermen and the TNT Tropang 5G are going head-to-head in tonight's second PBA game. San Miguel looking to extend its win streak to 6 games. The team went on an 8-0 run to open the blockbuster matchup, but TNT countered right away and even took the lead with under 5 minutes left in the first period. The Tropang 5G then caught fire in the second quarter, knocking down a barrage of long bombs, including one from 4-point range. Approaching the break, TNT is up by double digits. The winner of tonight's battle will advance to the quarterfinals and improve their chances at a twice-to-beat edge. More PBA Philippine Cup action will come your way this weekend.
A couple of doubleheaders that could shake up the standings are set to take place. Let's start off with the Saturday games happening at the Naga Center in Antipolo. Take a look right now. First up, we got the Terra Firma Jeep taking on the Titan Ultra Giant Risers at 5:15 p.m. Then it will be the Blackwater Bossing taking on the Phoenix Fuel Masters. That game will be at 7:30 in the evening.
The Sunday games will take place at the United Center in Montalban. The Magnolia Hotshots will face the NLEX Road Warriors at 5:15 p.m. Then the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters will battle the Converge Fiber Xers at 7:30 in the evening to wrap up the weekend. All 4 games are available on One Sports, PBA Rush, RPTV, and the Pilipinas Live app.
We weren't kidding when we said we have a packed show. We're done with the NBA and the PBA. Coming up, a preview of crucial games in UAAP men's and women's basketball. We look ahead to the men's do-or-die matchup between NU and LaSalle and Game 1 of the women's finals between NU and UST. All that and more when play-by-play returns only here on One News. we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. It's win or go home tomorrow between the De La Salle Green Archers and the NU Bulldogs in the UAAP Season 88 Men's Basketball Tournament. The two teams set to clash one last time to determine who will advance to the finals and face the defending champions, UP Fighting Maroons. And that do-or-die match will tip off at 3:30 in the afternoon at the Big Dome, the Smart Araneta Coliseum. La Salle forced the decider after beating NU on Wednesday 87-77. But even with momentum on their side, the Green Archers are expecting another tooth-and-nail battle with the Bulldogs. Head coach Topex Robinson also addressed Kian Baclaan's playing time following his return from an MCL injury.
The game on Saturday will be harder. This team will not just roll down, and we just have to make sure that we'll always be humbled by this experience, knowing that we still made a ton of mistakes, in the things that we shouldn't have done. So we just want to learn, and those moments of learning that we got from here, we're gonna make sure we're gonna bring it come Saturday's game. We just want to make sure that we're gonna match their energy. We know that they've learned a lot from this game as well, and they're not just gonna hand it over to us. We have to really make sure that we get it from them. It's really gonna be a battle on Saturday, so we just have to be not only physically but also mentally and most importantly spiritually ready for this game. We're not gonna force it just because it's a do-or-die game. We're not gonna put Kian's career in harm's way. So we're just gonna make sure that yung minutes that he gets will be valuable to support Jacob, as we go on through this final game on Saturday.
Game 1 of the UAAP Season 88 Women's Basketball Finals will likewise take place tomorrow. The undefeated UST Growling Tigresses will face the defending champions, the NU Lady Bulldogs, at 11:30 in the morning, also at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. These two teams have faced each other in the finals in the last two seasons. UST came out on top in Season 86, while NU got its revenge in Season 87. The Lady Bulldogs almost didn't make the championship round this year. They had to score a come-from-behind win over the Ateneo Blue Eagles to close out the step-ladder semis. And it doesn't get any easier for NU as they face a UST squad that swept them in the elimination round. But NU head coach D.A. Olan is confident his players won't quit that easily.
Yes, we had a hard time versus yung two games namin against UST. Malaki na lamang namin. So we really have to go back to the drawing board and probably adjust. Maraming adjustment na mangyayari. And hopefully we give them a good fight and we'll do our best to still, hopefully to defend the crown. I know na itong coming finals, confident ako na itong mga players namin won't quit easily. So, yun lang. Bibigyan namin UST ng magandang laban. We've been here. I've been here in the finals for the past years. But again, first time being the coach of this team. So, of course, may pressured and excited as well. Especially nakita ko how our girls played today. So, yun lang. What we'll promise is we'll just give our best. We'll give our best and do our best to retain the championship.
A number of UAAP standouts will join Gilas Pilipinas women in their redemption run in the Southeast Asian Games happening in Thailand. Two-time UAAP MVP KC De La Rosa, NU stars Carl Pingol and Angel Sorada, as well as UP's Luna Ozar, all made the final 12 along with Monique Del Carmen, Sofia Dignadice, and Sarah Hain. Sorada is one of 6 holdovers from the team that won silver in the 2023 Southeast Asian Games. The other 5 are Afril Bernardino, Kate Castillo, France May Cabinbin, Katrina Guitinco, and sharpshooting Janine Pontejos. Gilas women are looking for their 3rd gold in the last 4 editions of the Biennial Meet. The Philippines will open its campaign against Singapore on Saturday, December 13. And since we're talking about the SEA Games, how about the Philippine skateboarding team also hoping to make some noise at this year's Southeast Asian Games happening in Thailand?
Joining us tonight are 4 members of the squad, including two young prodigies set to make their SEA Games debut. They are Maisel Paris, Elizabeth Amador, Mac Feliciano, and Coach Brian Ermac of Skate Pilipinas. Good evening, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you po for the invite.
First of all, say hi. Girls, say hi. Look at the cutest skateboarders here. 11-year-olds. Kanina nagti-TikTok pa, just doing a TikTok and now doing a live interview. Mac, how about you? You want to say hi to the viewers?
What's up?
What's up? And syempre mga Bisaya, Coach, batiin natin.
Ay, mga taga Cebu, hello po sa inyo lahat. Kumusta ka dyan? Nana ko Stevie.
Tagang salamat. Mayong gabi.
Mayong gabi.
Sa inyong tanaan.
Ay. Okay, so let's start with Maisel because my 11 years old, what was it? What were you doing when you were 11? Okay, so...
Eating snacks.
Diba? You're just 11 years old. You became a national champion at 10 years old. My goodness. You competed in the 2023 Asian Games. So now you're returning to the international stage, this time as one of the youngest athletes in the entire SEA Games delegation. Oh my goodness! How does that feel for you? Like knowing you're out there representing, the kids, the future generation of athletes, especially here in the Philippines.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty ready and I'm super excited. I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna get there, try my best, and I'm so honored to represent the Philippines.
Look at that confidence right there. Look at that
Oh
confidence
my
right there.
gosh.
No nerves whatsoever. Not nervous whatsoever. What are you expecting, Maisel?
I just wanna try my best, have
Yeah.
fun, meet new friends,
Yeah,
and just have fun, do TikToks,
Oh, you're gonna make a
That's
lot
the
of
best
friends
thing.
over there.
Enjoying the whole experience, doing what you love, and doing what you do best. So just, I don't want to say, but kick the other countries, you know what, out there in skateboarding and do your thing. Let's go to another cutie pie here, Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good too. I like your hair, first of all, and of course the SEA Games. As we were asking Maisel here, just around the corner. Are you ready? Are you nervous? Are you pumped
Yes,
up? What are you feeling?
I'm ready. I've been training for this comp for like a couple months, and I'm gonna just go out there, have fun, try my best, and the most important thing for me is just representing Philippines out there and showing the Philippines like what I can do and all the people like in the Philippines team, and they just shred out there.
Yeah. You finished second, by the way, in the Philippine Nationals for Park. How confident are you out of 10 heading into the SEA Games in Thailand?
Very good. I just feel good. Just to me, it's just a normal practice. Like pretend all your friends are there. No struggle. It's just on it, and then you're good.
I like the swag. Kita mo ang chest. The swag. Give me some. Look at the swag right there. I like the swag. Like I'm confident. I'm gonna. Yeah. So out of 10, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10.
100 out of 10.
Let's go. Let's get it.
And then if you win a medal, you're gonna come back here in the show. You promise?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I already told Carl, you guys are coming back here.
Zoom natin while you're there in Thailand.
Paano ba yan? Ikaw yung susunod na tatanong.
Yeah. How confident are you, Mac?
Solid. I'm ready.
No,
Ready.
pero si Mac, he is one of the veterans of
Yes,
the team already.
yes po.
And then your first SEA Games appearance, 2019,
Yes po.
silver medalist. Siyempre, nasa home turf pa tayo. This was in Tagaytay, di ba? So now that you're headed back to the SEA Games, what do you see as yung magiging biggest challenge nyo in Thailand?
Siguro yung mga younger competitor na makakalaban namin. And yun.
May particular na bansa na tinitingnan mo. Siyempre, yung host country, alam natin, pag doon lagi, di ba, in Cambodia, in Vietnam, even in the Philippines, tayo yung crowd favorites, tayo favorites, and mas maraming skateboarding games. Pero Thailand, medyo, ano yung mga tinitingnan mong
Like, most
baka mapalaman
competitor
ka?
siguro is Indonesia and Thailand. Yeah.
In Thailand, siyempre, kasi host
Host
country.
sila.
Okay, let's go to Coach Brian here. Coach, you've been overseeing development for the skaters for the past few years now. Etong lineup na meron tayo, syempre mix tayo, may mga veterano ka like
Yes.
Mac na who's been there in the SEA Games. Then you have two young, very confident, but bright and mga prodigy nga, di ba?
Yeah.
Just the swag, and you can see,
Yes.
di ba? They're just enjoying. How do you look at etong tinitingnan mo, tong lineup natin, how would you describe, especially with this very talented group that we have, you're bringing to Thailand?
No, I'm very proud of the Filipino talents that we have here in the Philippines, especially skateboarders, especially the young ones with Maisel and all the other young ones. Elizabeth, we even have other athletes that we haven't not yet in the roster. But I'm pretty confident, especially with the young ones. Remember when you were a kid, when you used to climb up trees when you're 8 years old, 10 years old, you don't even have the back of your head. You're not even thinking if you fall or whatever, right?
Correct.
So I think it's better for their training as well with their kids because they hindi nagdadalawang isip to learn tricks. And with Mac naman, Mac has been a friend of mine since day one, since I think you were still a teenager when we were still watching you. But I'm confident with Mac since Mac already showed his performance back 2019 SEA Games, and now we had silver before last 2019 SEA Games, and now for this SEA Games we're aiming for the gold one. We're aiming for that.
I like that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us because I know you guys are leaving in a few days.
Yes.
But Coach, I mean, expectations and goals. Obviously, like what would you consider a successful campaign for Skate Pilipinas in this year's SEA Games? Do you have a target number of medals? Like,
Realistically, Coach.
Well, with medals, to be frank naman, to be honest, I think we could get 3. I just couldn't tell anong color yun. But that's a surprise. We're gonna talk about that when we get back.
Pero
so
that's what
you're
you're
coming
aiming
back
for,
here.
at least 3.
At least 3, but surprise lang muna yung mga color. But I'm confident enough that we can either get 3 or 4 medals. for that.
When are you guys leaving?
We're leaving on the 9th.
Okay.
Or 9th ba? For the 9th,
So safe flight and good luck. Girls, keep on the swag. Matt?
Can't wait to see you guys in
Are you ready?
action.
Yes, I'm ready.
Ready.
Yes.
Let's get that
All
gold.
right. Maisel, Elizabeth, Mac, and Coach Brian, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
po.
time and good luck at the
Maraming
SEA
salamat.
Games. We
Mabuhay,
will be
mabuhay.
cheering you
Woohoo!
on.
Let's go!
Get it.
All right, more SEA Games stories after this quick break as the Philippine men's and women's football teams begin their respective campaigns. Updates from their opening matches when play-by-play returns here on One News.
Friday, folks! We've got an all-NBA lineup for you in tonight's highlight reel. Simulan na muna natin Celtics, Wizards. Let's go right away to Washington. Steal by Champagny. Julian Champagny, skying high over Derek White. What a move, what a poster. Ooh, look at that. Giving the Wizards a look at the bench and look at that swag after stealing the ball, going all the way. Champagny coming off the bench. 9 points for him, 7 boards, and that steal. And that smile, that swag right there. But the Wizards got completely owned. Blowout, 146-101, beaten by the Celtics. Next play, we go to the Lakers, Raptors in Toronto. Austin Reeves, LeBron James, seeing Rui Hachimura, corner three, bang, bang, bang. LeBron opting to go for the assist rather than going for a double-digit continuous streak. But he's all about winning. What he said in the presser, he said, we won. Doesn't matter if he's going to break his streak of double-digit games, but important thing is they won game winner, tied at 120 all fourth, 3-2-1. Time winding down, Rui, 4-3. King James, 8 points, 11 assists in this game. Hachimura, 12 points. Lakers beat the Raptors thanks to that Hachimura corner three. He was mobbed after by the Lakers bench. Final score 123-120. Lake Show winning in Toronto. Finally, let's go to the Warriors and the Sixers in Philly. Maxey, time winding down, down one, no short. VJ Edgecombe for the win there. And then, nope, may .9 pa. And then look at Maxey blocking on the other end, the Anthony Melton. Take a look, both plays. Edgecombe for the lead, .9, may time pa. That was the block first, and then on the that was the shot first here, put back Edgecombe, and then on the other end, the block here by Maxey. Woo! Final buzzer sounds, and the Sixers win it at home, 99-98. Edgecombe, 10 points, including that clutch put back right there. Maxey, by the way, 35 points, 2 steals, and that one crucial big block to secure the win at home for Philly. Happy weekend. See you Monday.
And before we go, let's check in on our national men's and women's football teams as they kick off their campaigns in the 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Thailand. The Filipinas suffered a tough 2-1 loss to Myanmar in their Group A debut. Myanmar struck early, capitalizing on a defensive miscue in the 5th minute. The Filipinas fought back in the second half. Jessica Coward's dangerous header forced a fumble from Myanmar's goalkeeper, allowing Mali Ramirez to clean it up and slot home the equalizer. But just when the Philippines seemed poised to salvage a point, Myanmar struck again with a game winner in the 89th minute. The men's opener against Myanmar is still ongoing, but the Philippines are ahead after a 19th minute goal by Alex Moniz. Come the second half, the national team continued to pile on the pressure, resulting in a Myanmar-owned goal. A win will put the Philippines into a good position to qualify for the knockout stage.
Tough for the loss for the Filipinas, 2-1 loss to Myanmar in the Group A debut. Well, we're hoping and we're still rooting for them, of course, tuloy-tuloy lang. And again, mga kapatid, you can watch all the games, SEA games happening on One Sports 1 and RPTV, TV5. Abangan nyo lang po, and also stay tuned to play-by-play as we give you all the highlights from Thailand.
Sure.
That's all from us tonight, mga kapatid. Catch us again Monday, 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of today's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News. That's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Liton-Calao. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid. Good night. Happy weekend.